Most famous words in motorsport.
Drivers, start your engine!
They come down to the line, green flag goes in the air, 2 by 2 as they head off into turn number 1.
This is Cal Norton Jr. and this is Ricky Bobby, and you're watching Flying Aces YouTube channel. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank Cal Norton Jr. and Ricky Bobby, of course, bringing us on the air this fine evening. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're doing well. Welcome aboard. We're back at it again for another night of motorsport here on the channel. We got one race, and it's going to be a big one. Michael Smithy is our pole sitter tonight, pole daddy, if you will. Thank you very much, Michael. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to Kansas. Haven't been to Kansas in a long time. And we're going to run the next generation, the NASCAR Cup Series car at Kansas. 125 laps will be your feature event. If we have more than 16 drivers show up, then we will have to run a heat race. So let's see. Martin Fallon, everybody, good evening to you. And, of course, Brandon Lawless, good evening. Hopefully, going to bring him chrome wheels out to Kansas. He has secured his way into the feature event. Hopefully he brings that number 83 with them chrome wheels. Always a good-looking piece, although it is a Toyota. Wayne Rodriguez, good evening to you. Ladies, gentlemen, let's go ahead and get right after it. I want to remind everybody, if you want to know our schedule, if you wanted today to know that we were running Kansas, you would have found that out on the twitters.com or Discord, either one. So if you want to know what we're doing, check that out at the _Flying Aces or Discord. There's a link in the description below. Before I get hello from Benton County today, good luck to my cousin and my good buddy, Dave Nance. That's right, Chris. Dave Nance is going to join us tonight. Cannot wait to see his return, and absolutely on that. Real quick, I want to remind everybody that if you are wanting to run Speed Weeks, it's happening this Sunday night. We kick it all off with the 2.4-hour race on the Daytona Road Course. It's an IMSA race, and again, it kicks off our Speed Weeks. We have 65 drivers signed up right now, 61 of which are going to run race 1. If we get one more driver, we must split it. iRacing will allow 61 drivers at the Daytona Road Course. So if we get one more, we'll split that up into 30-plus drivers each split, and still going to be an awesome, awesome race that way. Same amount of points, doesn't matter which split you're in. We'll do that for all 5 races. Race 2, 3, 4, and 5 will already have to split that. So again, doesn't matter which split you're in, you get the same amount of points, and you're all racing for the $100 prize. Or P2, $50, and P3, also $50. If you're interested in Daytona Speed Weeks and don't know how to enter, all you have to do is check out that information in the top right corner and get a hold of me, and I'll give you everything you need to know. All right, FEGPC.net, that is Jeffrey Ford and the Ford Entertainment Group, custom building your next gaming PC. Do yourself a solid, do yourself a favor, check out FEGPC.net and tell them the Flying Aces sent you. RaceLab, I want to thank those guys for providing the standings for our live stream. Plan B sales, Circle B diecast, $5 off any order over 30 with your promo code of FlyingAcesTV. Same discount code, FlyingAcesTV discount code. At McConey Setup Shop, if you're into open race winning setups, there's where you get them. And Flying Aces TV will save you 10% off your order. And finally, courtesy of Buddy Steele and Miss Mandy's Christian Daycare, Brandon, Mississippi. If you win both races, any night we run 2 races, you have that Team RFC Racers for Christ logo and an I rating of 3,000 or less. For the feature event, you're going to walk away with $100. Jared Wishon won both races last night, but he did not have the logos on his car, and his I rating is a bit over that 3,000 barrier. So that prize still goes on. Again, courtesy of Buddy Steele, Miss Mandy's Christian Daycare. Ladies, gentlemen, I have neglected.
Straight cash,
Hey,
homie. Straight cash.
son of a gun, boys. It's Chris Carter. I tell you what, Chris, I will drink to that. I will drink to that. I forgot to put up the password, boys and girls. Your password is Kansas City. That'll get you in. Daniel Curtis, good evening to you. Tom NC, ready to crew chief to that Road Rage Racing. I'll have my payment. Hey, no problem right there, buddy. We got all the way up until, I'll set the cutoff about noon Sunday. That way I can get the password out to everybody and get everybody set up. Chevy Z, Larry Red's in the house, kids. Justin Sumner, everybody got to pay them bills. I'm assuming he's at work. And Martin Fallon again. Mike Moyer. Good evening. Phil McCracken. Nice. Good evening, Phil. I hope you're well. I'm here to hear a more southern accent and maybe hear someone say That's pretty funny right there. That's funny, Phil. Let's see. We got Chris Carter again. Of course, Justin Sumner is watching from the plant tonight. Sorry you cannot race tonight, Sumner. I hope you have a good time watching and earning some money at the same time. We'll root them Black Car Mafia teammates on. All right, let's head on out here to Kansas. Let's see what we've got. Your password again is Kansas City. And here we go. Let me turn them standings. I don't know why they're off, but they are. And here we go. Now, we do have all 9 spots filled for race credits, plus myself makes 10. We'll take our top 5 qualifiers and then our top 10 heat finishers. Looks like we've got about 23, 24 drivers. So we will have to run the heat race. And what we'll do is set our field from that heat race. And we should have a 25-car feature at 125 laps coming right at you here pretty dang soon. Pretty dang soon.
Slow on the bottom. Slow car on the bottom.
Oh, boys. On these new tires, she really pushes hard in the same location.
Do you sustain any damage?
Between 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. There's a lot of grip in these tires. And I probably need to adjust to that. It has been too long since we've been to Kansas. Way too long. Good evening, Peter. I hope you are well, sir. I do hope you're well. Chris Carter, let me tell you what, man. We're iRacing, drinking some coffee, hanging out with good friends. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. Might as well just get it up into 5th gear early and often. Bobby Johnson, everybody, going to bring out number 28, Haviline Ford. I hope he's bringing the Ford. Been a while since we've raced with Chad Grant. Welcome back, Chad. He's just joined. The thing we love about Kansas is you have 2, maybe 3 distinct racing lines that you can run. It all depends on how you manage your tires. On a 10 to 12 lap run, your high side's going to be really fast. As long as you got good grip in your tires. On a 1 to 2 lap run, maybe 3, your bottom's going to be faster. Over the course of, say, 40 laps, I think your bottom is going to be much faster than the top. That is part of the reason I just wanted to run the one race. Ooh, I like that Buck East car of Brad Peterson. I want to run the one race tonight, a rather long one, so we can see the tire wear, how it plays out.
He's there outside. Outside is clear.
It's the ultimate mile and a half of patience. Mile and a half of patience.
Getting it now?
Not yet. We are scheduled to this evening, though, and throughout the day tomorrow.
outside. Still outside. Clear, 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 clear.
You ain't sorry.
So this race is going to start roughly
Wait.
50 minutes before sundown. So we should spend the last 30, 35 laps-ish in the dark, and the first 60, 70 laps in the twilight hours. We got Michael Johns racing with us tonight. I believe it's his first time racing with us. You may know Michael Johns from the chat. MJ Johns.
Outside. Clear high. Working the bottom, inside. Clear. Inside, you're going to have to call it. Still inside.
Biggest enemy at Kansas, two things. Other competitors, obviously, and it leads me into my next point, right there. Getting into a wall.
Inside, inside, inside. Clear low.
You can run this high side, and most people will be up here. But all it takes is one car getting into that lap, slowing up a bit, or getting into that wall, slowing up a bit, and then 3 cars are collected. Just enough damage to slow you down.
Sorry, didn't expect you to go down there.
Overdrove that a little bit, and that's why I'm not a major fan. I'll run up there if I have to, but I'm not a major fan of running that high side. I find myself into that wall way too much for comfort. Let's go ahead and bring her down pit road. I don't think I made that. iRacing says I did, but in a race, knowing my luck, I get nailed right there for pit road speed.
I cannot complete a lap.
Come on,
5,
Marcus.
6.
Maybe he's getting involved in other people's stuff or something. I'm not sure. I tell you what, I'll say this. Kansas is a hard track to go out and just turn a quick, smooth lap. It's so many nooks and crannies, it feels like. Especially in this car, particularly in this car. All right. Zeke and Streak is here, everybody. Let that be known. Good evening to you. Yeah, poor Houston got hit by a tornado. Yes, they did, man. That was a pretty did some damage. I know that. Let's go look at some paint schemes right now, as we are about 6 minutes away. I think we're about 6 minutes away. Actually, we might be about 1 minute away. I don't know. Let's go look at some paint schemes while we can. The ones we do not get, we'll get during the heat race.
Until there's no gentleman in Kansas tonight.
That is the 21 car of myself. That is the Dr. Squatch. That is Joey Sigmund in his number 73 Direct Drive Motorsports.
I tried to keep it up to...
The 5 car is Kyle Smalley. The 89 belongs to Jeremy Brown. Why does it keep going back to me? I don't know.
Sitting here, Scotty.
187 is Bruce Lignell. 15
Hold on,
car,
let me hit you.
Nathan Yarnell.
For that
55
comment.
That is Scotty Grove. The 59 car, that is Michael Johns. It's a good-looking Black Rifle Coffee Company car. That's a good-looking ride. Good-looking ride. Michael Johns, everybody. You know him from the chat. Oops. I've hit the wrong button. There's Rick Javorka. Is Mr. Clean Machine, number 52. 73 again. Richard Robb. The 89. We are struggling to find. Let's go find Nick Sawyer right quick. There's Nick in that 84 Carvana machine. That is the Jimmy Johnson ride of this year. Brandon Lawless should be in his 83 Toyota. There he is. Devin Rogers in his number 25. He drove this last night. She's a beauty. John Creighton in that 66 machine. Brad Peters. Brad is in his Diecast Fans machine. Use code DFANS for $5 off shipping. That is Brad Peters. Cody Burke. He's running the BetMGM machine tonight. At least he's got a sponsor, and that's a big-time sponsor. Cody is notorious for not running a sponsored race car.
I was just testing some things out.
But he has
Cody.
a BetMGM machine.
Wasn't trying to wreck you or anything.
Brandon Smith.
Wasn't trying to wreck you or anything.
In that 56 Quaker State. All right, that's going to wrap us up.
No, you're all good.
We'll go look at more schemes in a moment. Driver's reminder, top 5 qualifiers advance through to the feature. All right, how many drivers do we have? 36. 36 drivers. 36 drivers for this one. Kansas, apparently, pretty popular. They want to race themselves some Kansas. So if you're wanting in, we have to run the heat race with or without you. So if you want in, come on in. We got 30. You got about 4.5 minutes till qualifying's over. As long as you join before qualifying is over, you can race. And your password, of course, there is Kansas City. And I agree there. Let's drop kick that thumbs up button. That would help us out a whole lot. Dang, this is a big room. I did not realize that people were starving for Kansas. Apparently so. Or maybe it's just Wednesday night. People getting out of church, have nothing else better to run. And maybe they're saying, you know what, let's just go run some Kansas. Why not? Let's go run some Kansas. I was at work today just trying to think of a good track that we haven't ran in a while. And Kansas came to mind. Originally thought about Homestead as well, but I remember we ran a Homestead race about 3 weeks ago. Oh, little firm. Little firm. We will not make that same mistake in the feature qualifying. I think single car run, the pole sitter probably going to be down in the ones. Maybe, since it's cooling off a little bit more, maybe the flats, 31 flats. I might be totally wrong, and I get in here, and they're in the 30.4s for all I know. But I think it should be the 31 flats. Let's see. I am right. You can see here a 31.091, so almost a 31.1. That is Cody Burke, Brad Peters, Marcus Adams, Devin Rogers, Brandon Smith right there. Pretty good run. Bryson Fitzgerald up there in the ones. Let's see, we've got, what do we got here? Now again, we got 9 race credit drivers already entered in, already secured their way in. And so I can get a mental note of this. It is Rick Javorka, Brad Peters. So Brad is in second. That's going to put P6 in automatically in. Brandon Lawless, Corey Vaughn, Joey Sigmund, Devin Rogers, Scotty Grove, Nathan Yarnell, and David Nance are automatically in. And so far, that is Brad Peters. Yes, he is third, so that will knock that will knock Brandon Wybera into the top 5, I believe. We got 42 more seconds. We'll see how this all plays out. So again, our top 10 finishers are going to go on to the feature. Looks like we're going to have about 20 cars, I think. Maybe less. All right, Juan Jimenez up there has bumped into the top 5. All right, so that's going to put our top 6. Let me get this on race control. All right, gentlemen, our current top 6 is in. Brad Peters is a race credit driver this evening, and his spot will be taken in the top 5 by Marcus Adams, who qualified 6th. So P7 on back. Top 10 finishers will advance on to the feature. So let me get a picture of that. Marcus Adams all the way up to Kyle Smalley, separated by literally a 10th. We'll get a picture of that. There's our top 5. And we're going to roll off here with Brandon Wybera as our pole sitter. They got 1 minute and 20 seconds to grid up. Devin Rogers is going to be... Hang on. Devin is into the big show. And guys, if you are a race credit driver, please do not run in the heat race. So Devin Rogers should not be running, even though he will be qualified 8th. That should move up Brandon Smith. No, it's actually going to move Nick Sawyer to the front row, I do believe. Scotty Grove is another one. He will not run this. He'll move somebody up. That's going to move Jesse Cottrell up a row. All right, again, we got 30, what do we got here? 36 drivers, 5 of which are qualifiers, so that takes us down to 31. We got 10 of us on a race credit / host. That takes us to 21. So 21 race cars for 10 spots. So let's see how this one goes. Brandon Wybera will be our pole sitter. As you can look down the grid. That's a mean-looking Camaro. If there is such a thing, that's a mean-looking Camaro. All right, let's go ahead and put our standings up here. Looks like we're going to be... That looks like a pretty even mixture of Chevrolets and Fords. Just looking at the standings, looks like it's a pretty even mixture. I'm down with that. All right, again, this is Brandon Wybera, a gentleman whose last name I have been mispronouncing for years. Thought it was Ybarra, but it is Wybera. Wybera. You've got him up here on the pole. You've got Nick Sawyer outside row 1. You've got Brandon Smith, 56 in that Quaker State machine. John Creighton in the 66 Valvoline. We got a duel here of motor oils. The 54 is going to be Steve Shaw starting 5th. Starting 6th in that 23 is Brandon Green. It's a good looking ride. The 26 starts outside row 4. That's James Sparks. Jesse Cottrell starts 7th. 9th will be Michael Johns. 10th is going to be Ray Dormer, Richard Robb, Jesse Rostvite, Dirty Dan Taylor. Come on, Dan. The 28 is Bobby Johnson.
Green flag.
Dan had some tough luck last night. There's Chad Grant in his HendrickCars.com machine. The number 18 is Brad Lawrence. You got Jeremy Brown in that 89. The 11 is Jonathan Hubbard. The 07 is Dehan Monte. I think that is it. Our top 10 finishers are going to advance on. Got a couple cars in the wall back here. I think they are squared away.
Don't forget, we're in a show.
Some pretty good racing going on back here. Again, this is a 10-lap race. Let's go back here and just get fixated on this top 10 right now. We got 21 cars fighting for 10 spots. We're focused on that 20 car right now. That is Jesse Rostovite in P12. So the 2 cars in front of the 20 Superflow car is in. So this is our, oh man, P10, son of a gun. That is going to be Michael Johns. Ooh, dang, Michael Johns was in. And looks like he and Ray Dormer made contact. Michael Johns is going to need a caution. What's up, Neil Holzbach? Good evening to you. I'll go ahead and pull our password down.
You're a gentleman and a scholar, Dijon.
Dejon. A gentleman and a scholar. 29 here is Ray Dormer. He is in 9th place. That's going to put, at the moment, Jesse Rostovite into the show. And we're working lap 4 of 10. And this is our battle for 10th place. You got Chad Grant in that number 32 black and blue HendrickCars.com machine. Pressing the issue here on Jesse Rostovite. You got Dan Taylor, that's Dirty Dan to you, in that 25 Pennzoil machine behind him. And then Richard Robb is that 4th car in your picture. Can car number show on lineup? Yes, Warren, I can turn that on. I'll show you what it looks like. I'm not a fan of it, but you can do it. Give me a second to find it. Let's go driver info, driver number. Here's what it looks like. Let's see where. Hang on just a moment. It may take a moment for it to translate over into the standings. But anyway, it just the coloring on it, you can't adjust the colors, and it just looks out of place in my opinion. Although it is not shown up yet. I'll go ahead and turn that off, and maybe I'll leave it on. It's actually right beside the running order. It should show up here. If not now, it'll show up during the feature. Anyway, it just doesn't look right. So I choose not to run it, mainly, again, because it doesn't look right. Now, we have had a pass here. Jesse Rostovite's in 11th. And that's going to put Chad Grant right here on 8th lap of 10. Chad Grant is our 10th place car. And that does put Jesse Rostovite in 11th. Dan Taylor in 12th. And Richard Robb making his way ahead of Dan Taylor in the 25 is up to P12. We'll see what kind of gap we're looking at. These guys are actually right on them. I mean, they got 2 laps. If Chad wanted to press the issue, he'd probably get up here a little bit closer on the Ray Dormer. But I think he sees the gap he's got behind him, which is about 3/10, maybe 2 car lengths. And I'm not so sure he's going to push it hard unless Jesse Rostovite puts the pressure on him. This is lap number 10. And again, that is Chad Grant in that number 32 Chevrolet. At the moment, no pressure out back. Although Rostovite, he did not get into the wall. Son of a gun. I tell you what, had Jesse tried that 2 laps earlier, he may be into the big show. But that's going to wrap it up for the heat race. Our top 10 will go on to the feature. We'll let everybody cross that start-finish line. Make sure that we are indeed live. We are. Drivers, the top 10 will go on. If anybody cannot run, please let us know. And Jesse Rostvite would be the next guy in if someone does indeed fall out. But top 10, new race room password will also be Kansas City. All right, let me get a picture of our top 10. We're getting ready to get after it. Straight up, 125 laps. We're going to have a faster pair, six total sets of tires and 75% fuel. All right, let me see if I've got a message here on the iRacing. I mean Germ, Dehan Monte, GR Worm. Okay. Move out of my way, Dehan says. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. All right. That's it, I do believe. Let's go ahead and pull the plug on this. I don't hear anybody falling out. Unfortunately, we have some good drivers that did not make it in. I say this almost nightly. I would love to take all 36 drivers. Actually, it's closer to 40. We had some race credit drivers not able to make it in the heat race tonight. So we would have had a total of probably 40, maybe a little over 40 drivers. I'd love to do that, but guys, we would serve the caution flag 30% of the laps. All right, we have 3 hours on the server. Do not think it'll take 3, but we got it just in case. All right. She's in the queue. She's in the queue. Kansas City will be your password once again. That's going to get you in the feature. If you are just tuning in, again, this is the feature. Please don't join unless you've raced your way in or used your race credit. This one is somewhat closed off, so again, please don't join. Now, if you want to come in and watch, you are certainly more than welcome to do that. If you want to come in and spot for one of your buddies or crew chief for one of your buddies, not an issue at all. We ask that you please just don't run in the feature race. Okay, we are looking at about a minute left until we are able to log in to the next one. For whatever reason, I have no idea why, but for whatever reason, I'm always the last one to see it. Although I pay for the races and hit go and all that good stuff, for whatever reason, I'm the last person to see it go live, which it is what it is. Yeah, definitely need to practice some pit stops. No question about that. I think we're going to have some green flag stops. I do. Last night, if you joined us at Atlanta, we had a couple quick cautions in the first, I don't know, was it like 25 laps or so? And then we went green all the way up almost to the end, had a late caution. But I got to do a better job, me personally, getting on and off pit road. As Warren's saying, you're 1,000% right 100% of the time. I need to do a better job getting on and off pit road. I got a speeding penalty last night. Long story short, I got down 5 laps. And I did it to myself. I was involved in a wreck. I chose not to take the faster pair. That is when we had the long green flag run. It was just poor race management on my behalf. Almost ready to join y'all. Gained 300 iRating last week. Back to 1,100 after a really bad week. They got me down to 7. Tell you what, Evan, you are knocking on that door. Actually, one good race, and you're right there in the 1,200 limit. And that's what we require, 1,200 iRating. Again, it's a D class and has been now for about a week. It's been D class. It's supposed to be C class. I'm hoping that I regain that functionality. The iRacing user interface, and iRacing can't provide me any help. We've communicated back and forth. I've done a lot of stuff they've suggested, and it's just not that. And anytime I come from setting up a secondary event like a road race to start things off, I have a hard time changing the iRating. So the class and the iRating sometimes is not what I want it to be, but nonetheless, it's never prevented It's never prevented anybody from getting in. All right. Kansas Speedway, 1.5 miles. Pit road speed is 45 miles per hour. There is night lighting here. We will utilize it. We're going to run, I'm going to say about 60% in the daytime hour, 40% at the nighttime. It opened in 2001, some 15 miles west of Kansas City, under the ownership group International Speedway Corporation, also known as NASCAR. It seats 72,000 spectators. Has a hotel and casino over in turn number 2, I think. Or turn 1. Turn 1, I can't remember. It doesn't say, I'm reading here, but it does have a hotel and casino featuring more than 100,000 square feet of gaming space. That's important. This Eldora week in the trucks, yeah, if you're trying to improve safety rating or I rating, me personally, I'm staying away from Eldora and the trucks. I get it. All right, let's rock and roll. I've got a strategy that I'm going to use for the race because I believe we're going to be a long green flag type of race. I firmly believe that. At least I hope anyway. All right, we should be 25 race car drivers. I do believe it should be 25. Let me do my mathematics right quick. 9 race credit plus myself is 10. Top 5 qualifiers makes 15. Top 10 finishers is 25. And I am counting 22 to Wybera, sorry. Hang on. 22 to Rogers. 24, 26, 27 drivers. I'm counting 27. I am hoping that a couple of these guys are in here to spot. Brian Andrews and Brad Lawrence has disconnected. Let's see if they were part of the event. No, Lawrence finished, did not make it in. Now, Brad, if you're watching, I saw you in the chat a moment ago. If you are watching, you're welcome to come in and practice a little bit. Don't care at all about that. But Brian Andrews did not join the heat race. All right, here we go. So that should give us, showing 27, should be, yeah, we're good, down to 25. There we go. Our 25 is in. Let's go qualify it. That means gloves on. Yeah, I got you, Brian. Yeah, again, this is our feature. Only running the one race tonight. And the 9 race credit spots got used up really quickly. So you entering the race, if you weren't already in, you had to have raced your way in to get in this one. Tonight's one of those nights it just filled up quickly. Yeah, the heat race started at 8 o'clock. It started at 8, or practice started at 8 for it. We ran the heat race about 8:15. And we are qualifying right now. I am going to do a pit road entry practice. I'm going to try my best to drive these tires hard.
Green flag.
On this first lap, realizing it's not going to be our fast one. I'd like to be in the 4s or 5s on this first lap. That's going to hurt. We're good. Still got it up to 181 miles per hour. right, 211, that ain't bad. Even though I got loose off of 4, lost a couple miles per hour. I'll take that. That should be about mid-pack. I know where I made my mistake. We're on a pit road entry right here. Last billboard is too far. Last billboard too far. Last billboard way too far. Got to remember that. The last big blue billboard on the turn 4 wall is way too far. All right. Whew. Now, I am currently in 12th place. Dang, Cody Burke with a 7.49. Now, the temperatures have went down.
Thank you, Mr. Z.
That is pretty dang good. Track temperature is 70 miles per hour. Good Lord, what are we talking about here? It's 70 degrees. That's Fahrenheit for you that speak Canadian. Got 6 miles per hour wind out of the south. I don't know which direction we are. Let's see. I've actually driven on the interstate by this track. We are, if you're coming this way, you're heading east. South will be to our left, over there off of 2 and 3, down that way. So we have a crosswind from the start-finish line blowing across the track. That's the way we're trying to think of it. All right, here we go now, Brian. Yeah, this was fine. Was running Legend Race at the time. Having 10-4, Brian. If in order to not miss anything, I don't care about the follow. What's up, JB? Good evening to you. Michael Johns is racing now, Jerry. Brian, if you would check out Twitter or Discord, you would know when we're going to start. I'm trying to help you not miss that heat race or our racing schedule. So we line up side by side, line up side by each again. That is correct, Steve. That is correct. Sorry, Brian. My bad. I took it as if you had just not knew what time we were going to start tonight. For that, I'll apologize. I apologize, Brian. Okay. Brad Lawrence, I was trying to watch, but didn't give me an option. Should be able to. You should be able to. If any of these drivers, myself included, is on your friends list on iRacing, you should be able to watch easily. If you'd like to watch, good luck, everyone. Thank you, Thunder. Thunder Mansell, everybody. After this, we should still be running the race he's in. Let's see. Evan Molden, that Eldora week. Yeah, that one's won 3 out of 5. That is pretty dang nice, man. All right. Let's get ready and rock and roll. We are at 157. Let's make her happen. Let's make her happen. That's what we're going to roll with. Let's grid them up. Let's grid them up.
We do not have to worry about gas, right? We are not concerned about fuel at all. 10-4.
I like where Chad's head is, not being concerned about fuel, but I know we're going to need it. I know we're going to need it. Let's get all stretched out here, ready to go. Oh, stretch out the back muscles. Yeah, here we go. Get nice and limbered up. Let me get this race control. All right, drivers, we have 125 laps here. We have a fast repair. We have 5 extra sets of tires, 75% fuel. And, gentlemen, there are no prizes for this one. All pride tonight. Good luck to all competitors.
Thank God.
Joey Sigmund says, and I quote, thank God. We're rolling off. Best time of the race right here. The roll off. Coming to the green.
How about Gerald? 1, 2, 3.
I've had 2.
1 to go.
Well, I shouldn't say 2 bad races. I had a really bad race last night. Night before at Michigan, I wasn't competitive until the very end. Yeah, Chad is optimistic. You're right there. So I'm looking for a good run tonight. This is the ultimate track where you can...
JW has the 2.4 officially split?
Not yet. We'll need one more driver. We're currently at 61 drivers for the 2.4. One more and we'd have to split it. 65 drivers overall, but 4 of them aren't running the 2.4. All right, here we go. Get ready to rock and roll. If you guys don't care, would love to have a quick little thumbs up.
Hey, can you, are we doing medium downforce?
Correct, yes, medium downforce endurance.
Okay. That's fun. Pace cars off, be ready.
I'd love to do an open setup, but everything's going to be fixed. I didn't realize so many people would be into team racing.
Still there at your door inside.
Sorry, I had a checkup on the hot side.
Clear. Inside. Still inside. Clear.
But I realized last weekend a lot of the drivers that are in our 2.4 ran the open setups of last week, so they probably have a setup, but everything we do officially is a fixed setup. Our target tonight is to stay under 33 seconds. I should be able to do that for the first 25 laps of each run. Tire fall off here happens quickly. I've still got 1.2 seconds to play with according to my last lap. Again, I think this is a green flag race. And I did start out last night at Atlanta the same way. It did not work out for me last night. Again, my target lap time is going to be under 33 seconds for the first 25 laps. If I'm doing that, I'm gaining time.
Outside.
Now, obviously, I can't run a 33-second lap right now and gain time, but by lap 25, if I'm still under 33 seconds, I'm going to be moving forward.
Still outside. Door outside. Still outside.
I really don't want to get down on the apron.
Outside. Still out there. Still there. Still outside. Clear high, clear high.
Got a wreck on the front stretch.
Caution,
Wrecking
sorry,
up here, wrecking up
caution.
here.
Guys, let's get the rags and get ready to clean this mess up here. Coming into the box is the
Not
part
sure
that I'm
who
really
was
concerned
involved
about.
right there.
Guys, come on, man. Come
Corey
on.
Vaughn. Corey Vaughn was
I'm
involved.
around
Daggone
to
it.
44.
9 laps in. Do we take tires? The answer is no. Juan Jimenez has disconnected. He was a top 5 qualifier. We're 37 laps out until we pit for fuel. Gentlemen.
I'll take a EOL, please.
Gentlemen,
Open. Pit road
I think a
open.
lot of guys are gonna,
JW, when's the next 12-hour race?
Bathurst is coming up February the 11th, 9th, 10th, and 11th, I believe. Or 10th, 11th, 12th, something like that. I'm going to get with Michael Berry this evening, and we're going to put together a team and start strategizing for it.
Yeah, that's a 6-hour race.
Yeah. Oh, Tim Ford. Thought it was 12.
Next 12 should be Sebring, I think.
Yeah, that sounds right. We'll stay out.
How many people do you have to have?
All right, we need to be behind the 16.
I think just 2.
Pit road is closed.
You can have as many as you want.
I mean, I'll be on a team where I'll take Rick and Gorka.
Yeah, Tim Ford, we're trying to organize if getting 2 or 3 teams together.
Rick, are you alright with that?
Absolutely. I want to be in it. I already told, if you guys will have me, I want to do it.
Well, I'll start practicing.
Hey, 133 watching. You kidding me? This early into the night? Wow. Awesome. If
We're doing Lambos, right?
If all 133 gave it a thumbs up, that would be incredible.
I'd like to
Or
give
not.
that a shot.
I think I'm going to try the Lexus this weekend. See how that feels.
There is no Lexus on iRacing. Lexus? Am I missing something?
Boy, I think it's the Lexus, the car that...
We are on 1 to go. You will be in the
Unless
bottom
I'm
this
mistaken,
time.
there is no Lexus on iRacing. I could be wrong, but I don't think there is.
Or is it Mercedes?
There is a Mercedes, yes, in the GT3.
Yeah, I want to try the Mercedes.
There you go. There you go. Slick Rick Javorka. That's right, Jerry Bonham. Slick Rick. He and I and Michael Johns had a practice session
You
before
run
this.
JW.
Ooh. It doesn't matter to me. Nick Sawyer up there.
Run fast.
That's right. Very fast.
That Chevrolet?
Love the Lambo. I'm just
No, Nick.
Sunday night.
We got Nick Sawyer up here running that 21 Flying Aces car. I'm digging it. I'm digging it.
We need to get that Lambo out in the track. All of us.
Yeah. I may do. I'm undecided what I'm going to run this Sunday night in the 2.4.
Did a really good job, man. Give yourself another
I'm
shot
really
real quick.
undecided.
Boss man, go do your thing. Green flag. Keep in your marks. Doing good. Really good job, bud. Really good job. Keep there outside. Keep after, bud. Still outside. Still out there. Clear. Good job. Outside. Still outside. Still out there, man. Clear high. Nice and smooth, Lex. Good job. Nice and smooth. Outside. Still out there. Clear.
That high side is going to have the run.
Outside. Clear high. Outside. Still there. Still outside. Clear him.
I overdrove that corner. I cannot do that. That's going to kill my tires more than anything.
Outside. Still outside. Still outside. Still outside. Outside clear. Outside. Still outside. Clear up top. Outside. Still out there. Still outside. They're clear, clear. Outside. Still outside. Still outside. Quarter outside. Still there. Clear high. Outside.
I do hate that Corey
Still
Vaughn
outside.
got involved.
2 outside.
Qualified it well.
Outside 1. Clear high, clear high.
Probably just a driver made a mistake and wrong place, wrong time. Gotta be very cautious, guys in front of me here. See a couple of them sliding around pretty good. This car throws you. If you don't run a line down on the bottom, if you try to whip it in like a normal 1.5 miles, this car will throw you. That rear end goes right up to that middle line. I never did spin it, but I know you get super loose.
Man, you must be an idiot, right?
Oh boy.
What a
Caution's out.
You're a dude.
How are you doing, bud? Close.
Put it
Who are you
out.
talking
Close.
to?
Put it out.
You.
All right, looks like you're going to be
On
lining up
the inside,
behind the
going to the
16.
turn 3 wide, man. You're an idiot. I don't think that was me, bud.
That was me. I'm sorry about that.
That's Brandon Smith. I gotta let the 16 car by. Tell you what, let's play a little put it out right here.
Put it out. Put it out. 3 off of 2. Put it out. Turn 2. Turn 2. Put it out. Turn 3. Turn 3.
Pit road is
16, you need an EOL or a tow?
Who's that 16
We're
car?
about to pit.
Yeah, give me an EUL. I'm trying to catch up.
All right, so we're going to have to come around the 44.
Guys, I want to remind everybody that this weekend, or whenever we run the oval races in the speed weeks, there's not going to be any EOL penalties. So keep that in mind. Tow it. All right, let's go ahead and put, how many laps we got? We got 23.
Are people going to get booted if they don't tow them?
Start looking for your
If we
sign.
had a race
9,
admin, possibly.
8, 7, 6, 5,
Let's go ahead and put
4,
a set on.
3, 2, 1. Stop on the sign.
Where were we on? 97, 98. Dang, all right.
Hello, Grayson.
Crap, I feel bad now taking a set of tires.
Yep, sorry. Wrong for punch.
Go, man, go, go, go. Hard, hard,
But
hard.
it's okay.
They could be lining up behind the 23.
Yeah, much better racing on the road.
You'd be lining up behind the 15.
And now I'm kicking myself. I've done an excellent job through 22 laps. Look at this tire wear. 97, 98. I was in a position to, there was no way I couldn't take tires right there. If this thing goes green the next 60 laps, I would have really kicked myself. Yeah, and you're right. I cannot take them with me. Lord knows I've tried. I've tried many times. But I think everybody is now on new tires, so we should all be on equal footing.
JW, you copy?
Loud and clear, boss.
The Colonel would like to know if you are considering the powder puff race for one of the subscriber events.
Yeah, absolutely. If you guys want to do it, I'll put her on.
What is it?
Wives and girlfriends race.
How about daughters?
Or daughters, yes. My daughter would be the one to race. My wife gets sick on iRacing.
My wife's down.
Oh boy. Yeah, let's look at doing it. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Hey, listen, that caution fell. That caution
I'll
just...
get my 2-year-old nephew in here.
Maybe pretty good. That caution just kind of fell where I had no choice but to go ahead and take tires. And I agree, Brad. I agree with you. I think it's the only choice I had.
The track is ready or not.
If I didn't take tires right there and we go 60 laps, no matter how much I had saved, still not going to be able to compete. So, I didn't have a choice. And I want to thank Tom NC right there for that call. Because he's... What? Oh! I'm in a Ford. I'm proudly in a Ford this evening. Big fan of the blue oval. Always have been. All right, coming back to the green. I might try to push it a bit harder and not fall back
Up there, Hot Rod.
too far. But I am going to race with my tires in mind.
Pace car's off. You ready? Green, green. All right, my man, we're in good shape here. Running 10s right now. Outside. Still there, outside. Still outside. Still outside.
Hey
Still
now.
there. Still outside.
Oh man, that white paint will get you sideways.
Clear high.
You're going to go down on the apron. Get down on the apron.
Hello, Rick.
Hello, Marcus. You feeling better?
Yeah, feeling good right now.
I'll tell you who I think's feeling better is Rick Javorka. His wife Julie has been in Alaska working for a long time, and Rick didn't race with us last night. Had to go pick her up at the airport this morning at 3 in the a.m.
Inside, inside, inside. Still inside. Still inside. Clear. Inside. Still inside. Clear low.
Show some patience, dude. Wear your tires out.
That mellow yellow car is Brandon Green. He's aggressive. He is indeed aggressive. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Really get a lot of momentum if you want to run that high side right now. Now you are going to chew up your tires pretty good, or quicker I should say. You got a good 10 laps up there, 10, 12 laps before the tires start letting go.
Outside. Clear high, clear high.
Got the Godfather going around me. It just feels like we're in that green flag part of the race. If you're on iRacing, you know what I'm talking about. Not a ton of chatter on the radio. Everybody's holding a pretty wheel.
Outside. Still outside. Let's go outside. In and out, in and out. Still there. One inside. Clear. Outside. Still outside. Clear high.
Because that sun is setting here in the nation's heartland. A little bit sooner than I anticipated. Or that could be cloud cover. I was in Kansas City 2 summers ago, first time ever. What a gorgeous city.
Inside. Still there at the bottom. Still inside. Clear, clear.
I think not Cody.
That was close. I hit the white line.
I was getting ready to ask you if that's what you hit. I was getting ready to say, actually,
Yeah,
I think you hit the white line. She'll get slick with you.
Another tip, fellas, don't accidentally leave your left sides on. Just change left sides, it doesn't work.
Bet you got your hands full.
Sure you noticed that when you went past.
You did look different.
Yeah, I'm running all the way in the back here.
Good deal. Plenty of race to go, Joey. Plenty of race to go. Still haven't gotten to the 32s yet. This lap probably going to be in the 32s. $31,990.
Cody, did you paint that part?
No.
Damn, I wanted to get your full numbers.
At least he's got a sponsor tonight. Cody Burke, notorious for running a blank car.
Gonna see if that makes it faster.
Yeah, you got time to paint a car. Searching in codes all day takes a lot of time.
How can you not love Joey Sigmund? He is he's a very serious comedian. He's funny and doesn't try to be funny. All right, so we're up in the 32s now. I should have about 10 more laps if I am running it the way I'm supposed to. I should have about 10 more laps before we get into the 33s. I don't want to do that. should be gaining on these guys. Problem is, there's a lot of great race car drivers in here who are doing an equal as good a job as I am of saving tires.
Outside.
Oh boy. I did the same thing Bryson did. I got down on that white line. And it upset my car. Can't do that. I've said it a couple times. This track and this car,
Outside corner.
a lot of quirks to this 1.5 miles.
Still there at your door. Still outside. Still out there. Still out there. Still out there, man. Clear high, clear high.
Hit next time.
All right, so Nick may not have been on pit road at all.
I'm gonna have a slow one about 4 in front of you on the bottom. Keep taking, man. Keep taking him up. Putting him down, man. Come on.
10-4, Chad. Oh, boys. Come on.
They're
Come
wrecking
on.
up there. Wrecking.
We're going to put it out. Yeah, there we go.
Boston, you're doing a good job. You want to give us an update on that car? Closed.
All right. Two things. One, the lights are on. Two, we're through lap 50.
Lighting up behind.
Still got 20 laps on fuel. Oh man, the Godfather has manually disconnected. Not good. Did not even get to get a hey buddy in this evening. Never good. Never good.
I think we should be behind the 23.
Put it out. Put it out. 3 off of 2. Put it out. Turn 2. Turn 2. Put it out. Turn 3. Turn 3.
This setup's kind of stupid.
Good road. Will be
John
open
Creighton
this
does
time.
not approve of the iRacing setup.
Where's your 56 car?
Yeah, I was finally just liking how it felt right there.
I'm coming. It was telling me to stay behind the 48. I was following
Yeah, I
him.
was right there with Scotty. I really liked the way my car felt. All right, we're going to take tires.
It seems like no matter how far I back the corner up, it still slides going into the corner.
Start looking for your sign. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop
All
on
right,
the sign.
squad, let's get some positions here. Let's do some work, man. Let's do some work. Tires, 92, 96.
I didn't miss it this time, Brad.
92 on the left side.
Go, man, go, 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 go. The road speed all the way down.
It looks like, well, it doesn't look like it. I know for a fact
I didn't catch what you said there, Barkley.
that both times the caution have come out
I said I
is
didn't miss
the
my
point
pit
where
box
I
that
am
time.
starting to move forward and gain ground on the competition. So I'm going to need
Oh,
that
okay,
long
so
green
it's
flag
just
run to end this one. Still looks like I'm going to be top 10-ish somewhere. What spotter app, Brad? That is the Jimmy Johnson Spotter Pack. I don't mind a bit asking. Ask me anything you need to. The Jimmy Johnson Spotter Pack. It's a free download from dwwarehouse.com. It is Chad Knaus as the crew chief and Earl Barbin, Jimmy Johnson's longtime spotter and crew chief, Chad Knaus and Earl Barbin as the spotter. There's a little comedy mixed in there. They do a good job with it. Very informative. I'll say this about the spotter alone. It is, no pun intended, spot on. I can literally count on one hand the times where, and it's been at a Daytona or Talladega when the massive run has just came to where I felt that he was wrong. The rest of the time, on a 1.5 mile short track, it's outstanding, just outstanding. Yes, Brandon Gabriel. It's a free download, easy to install. All you have to do is go into your options on iRacing, choose the Jimmy Johnson Spotter Pack as your crew chief, or the spotter. You're good to go. Yeah, I like it, Brad. I really do. The other night I used the crew chief program for
I'll see y'all later.
Nick, you take care, buddy.
1 to go. You'll be starting on the outside.
For the road race at Bathurst we did. I like it.
23.
It's a change of pace. I just don't like the default iRacing spotter combo. I'm not a fan of that. One, I don't think they do a really good job. Talks too slow.
.102, 103.
102, 103, what are we talking about? Tires? No. Not sure what 102, 103 is. Anyway, let's get back after it right here. Before we get going, if you don't mind, if you haven't yet, we would appreciate a little thumbs up. It helps the channel tremendously. And we're going to see if we can't keep this thing inside the top 10.
Get them all cleaned up there, bud. Give those belts a good tug.
Got 3 sets of tires remaining. We'll not put another set on until about lap 75.
Green. Inside. Still there. Quarter. Clear low. Inside. All clear. Inside. Still inside. Still inside. Still on the inside. Clear, clear, clear.
I do not like being on that outside right now.
Wrecking.
Two inside.
I was there.
Clear.
Not sure what happened.
I was there.
I think we stay green.
I'm trying to keep it.
I think we stay green.
Sorry, Creighton. I'll try to get it out of the way.
All good.
Bilal may have gotten it on the apron. I saw the sparks and then the smoke. I don't think John got into him.
Okay, chill out.
Yeah, 22 has no tail.
Keep after it, keep digging. Outside. Quarter outside, still there.
Go get him, Chad.
Clear high, clear high.
Like that. Yeah, try to get him.
Really like Ray Dormer's aggression. He's getting to the high side. He's making some passes. Again, this bears mentioning. If this thing goes green for a while, his tires are going to be chewed up. Chad may have went a little too hard as well.
Quarter outside, still there.
I don't know.
Still out there. Clear high.
I said earlier, this is the ultimate mile-and-a-half patience track.
Halfway next time. Keep it up.
Ray Dormer to the lead. He's used that outside line to get to the lead. He would love, I'm assuming he would love a caution flag right now. I say that because of his tire wear. Or heck, maybe he knows something we don't. I don't know. I'm assuming. I'm speculating.
Am I blinking at all? No.
Great crowd here in Kansas this evening. My Lord, what a great crowd in Kansas. Probably a lot of Chiefs fans just waiting until Sunday's game.
Outside.
Had nothing better to do on a Wednesday night.
Still
Figured they'd come out
there.
to the old racetrack.
Still there on your quarter outside. Door outside. Still out there. You're clear.
That's an example of what I think using patience. I think that ultimately will pay off for me. Ibarra was forced to the high side to get back around me. I'm sure he didn't want to get up there. Maybe he does. He's up there now. He's actually used that to get around Chad Grant. Ray Dormer still up there leading.
Working outside, outside. Still outside. Clear high.
On lap number 74. 51 laps remaining. Next time by. Throttled it up too quickly. Still in the 32s. This lap will be a little rough. Ray Dormer has fallen back.
Really?
Keep blocking. Keep blocking. I'm not putting up with it. You wrecked me the other night.
First of all, I wasn't blocking, arcing corners, and I didn't wreck you, but race however you feel like you need to. If you're talking Michigan, Cameron Ingham got loose right in front of us.
Inside. Still inside. You're clear.
Now that was the race leader I just passed. Using the high side. Did an outstanding job of getting to the front. It's just so rough on the tires.
Is not a spot. Is not a spot.
Why are you the 09 car still?
What did you say, Marcus?
Why are you still the 09?
I don't know. It's never changed.
Outside. Still out there at your quarter. Clear. Good job.
Okay. All right.
We very well may have a caution. I'm hearing Corey Vaughn and Nate Yarnell not seeing eye to eye right now on the racetrack.
Go ahead and take it, man. I'm a little tired.
Still just outside
Look out,
the fuel
guys.
window.
Lap cars coming through.
How many laps until we pit? We're 17 out.
I'm faster.
Outside. Still outside. Still out there. Clear.
Joey Sigma going to get back up there on that lead lap. Maybe a good pit strategy.
Fill the ups up.
Should be about 12 laps until we're on pit road. We're 14. I miscalculated.
Yeah, this lap guy got one of his laps back.
That's what I'm talking about.
Get everybody to do it, but yeah, good job. I didn't touch you.
Ah, crap. I tried to arc it out a little bit wider on entry. May have gotten back on the throttle a little too swiftly. Unfortunately, David Nance has disconnected. David hasn't raced with us a long time.
Outside. Come on, Earl, get him by there. Clear, 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 clear.
Good buddy of Chris Carter. Devin Rogers in front of us, the actual cousin of Chris Carter. Looks like Fitzgerald and Grove are in a heck of a good battle. Woo! And this car pulls hard to the left on when you throttle her back up. I just don't want to wall it this close to pitting. I think we are in our pit window. It's 35 to the end. Come on now. Don't get ill on me now. We've done well so far. I'm talking to my tires. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, boy.
Outside. Clear.
Oh, man. That got me a bit unsettled. I feel your pain, Bryce.
That car coming.
Start thinking about your entry to pit road. We think we might be losing a little bit there.
21 is pitting as well. We'll take a full tank. We'll take 4 tires.
Looking for your 9, 8,
We
7,
came in running
6,
6th, I
5,
believe.
4, 3, 2, 1. Stop on the sign.
All right, boys. We need the Squatch Squad to make this thing a Squatch rocket again.
Go, 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 go.
Oh, boys, new tires feels a little sketchy at this point. Should make it all the way in to the end on fuel. So if these tire pressures come up,
inside. Quarter inside. Clear low. Outside, outside. Clear outside.
we are not back on the lead lap yet.
Leaders on pit road.
I don't think we ever got into that 33-second range. That may cause us to be in the 33 seconds. We're okay. Damage model on these cars can take that pretty good. Just can't do it often.
Inside. Clear, clear, clear. Leader pit road. Look forward, get some more.
I think we still have 2 to 3 cars who have not pitted yet. Still 25 laps to go. I thought about doing what Kyle is doing behind me up on that high side, trying to gain some
Tell them you're on the way.
track position.
Outside. Still out there. Clear hand.
Can't do that. Come on now. Gotta be better than that. Got a car down here on the inside apron. Don't know if we're coming up on lap traffic. We are not. We are coming up on lead lap traffic. That is Brandon Smith. He may not have pitted yet. He appears to be on older tires.
Outside, outside.
Love that quicker state car.
Clear outside.
Cody Burke is manually disconnected. Cody may have gotten a pit road violation.
He can't win no money, so he just checked out.
All right, my man. We got 20 laps to go.
May have gotten a pit road violation.
That ain't nothing for him. That's a little bump in the road.
The boy is good. There ain't no doubt about it. Talking about Cody Burke. You know, over the course of 6 years of doing this, periodically you'll have and Cody's not a new guy, but you'll have a new guy come in and do really well. Most of these guys, when they were new, they were pretty good. You got guys like myself who just struggle to stay on the lead lap.
Outside.
And we do it for the fun and the competition of it all.
Clear. Inside. Still inside. Clear low.
Oh, hang on to it, Chad.
Outside. You're clear. Stay after, buddy.
Races went by incredibly fast. I know that. Got Rick Javorka coming up here in that 52. Mr. Clean Machine.
Car is a lap down ahead of it. Still there. Clear low. Working the outside.
Love that Devin Rogers paint scheme.
Can't tell yet. Clear, clear, clear. Oh, weed him through there. Roger.
I want to tip the old ball cap to each and every fan here. Not one fan that I can tell has left this beautiful racing facility out here in Kansas City, Kansas. In case you don't know, there is two Kansas Cities. Kansas City, Kansas, Kansas City, Missouri. Separated by the river. I'm about 87 to 89% sure it's the Missouri River. Correct me if I'm wrong. next time by, we're going to have 10 to go. Could we have a late race caution? That's the question.
Yellow's out.
Yes, we can.
Can you see the pit sign now, or is it get more
Yes, we can.
difficult? All right, man, we're lined up here. The road is closed this time.
Ray, I don't know if I came up or you came down, but I'm
All
sorry,
right, man, let's get him.
That is unfortunate, yet appreciated.
Should be starting behind the 52.
Still 7 car.
Woo!
Pit road is open.
Rick, I hope you and Scotty did not see that.
I see nothing.
Whew! Good Lord!
Put it out, turn 2, turn 2, put it out, turn 3, turn 3.
Start looking for your sign. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop on the sign.
All right, kids, here we go. Yep, thank you very much, Darren. I do appreciate it. I thought it was the Missouri River. We are taking 4 tires. About a half a can of Sunoco racing fuel.
Go, man, go, man, go. Hard, hard,
We
hard.
came in 6th.
We were running out of tires.
Came in 6th. Looks like we're going to be probably 6th. Unless someone stayed out. Or someone may have taken 2 tires. I don't know. We're going to find out. I might be 5th. All right, we're going to have a 10-lap shootout. Is that going to be our last caution? I don't know. Thank you very much, Travis. We've got special tires. Let's keep that on the down low. You better believe it, Dirty Beef. It is time to drive the wheels off of this one. I mean, it's go time now. It's obviously go time. Try to get as much heat in these things as we can. So is Scotty. I like that new 55 paint scheme right there, Justin Sumner. She's a beaut. She is a beaut. Virginia Pit Barbecue. Virginia Pit Barbecue. I know Kansas City Barbecue is kind of world renowned. That's right, D. Gainey. We will ignite the Squatch rocket. We're going to do everything we can. Everything we can to stay inside this top 5.
They're asking for a thumbs up or down. And
yeah,
the
thumbs up.
stand.
Track's
It
clear.
looks like the track
Track's
is ready
clear.
now.
Let's go green.
Should be on the inside, correct, Earl? Looks that way.
Who we got behind us? Brandon Wybera. John Creighton. John Creighton is behind me. Wybera is to my outside. Lawless and Green. Lawless and Green. I think you're going to see a lot of guys on that high side making it work, trying to make it work. I may have to get up there if I'm put there. I'd love to get a good launch and get into 5th gear in the corner instead of trying to drive up out of the corner in fourth, or the car gets a bit unsettled. Need my podcast livery. Hey, holler at me. I wouldn't care to put someone's ad on my car. Wouldn't care one bit. I've done it before.
You know all the rules. Get to the line.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, brother, you do your thing. Ready? Green, green, green. Real nice work, my man. Keep running your line. Good job, man. Doing awesome. Outside. Door outside. Still there. He knows you're coming. Outside clear. Five laps to go this time.
Oh!
One thing for sure, everybody on the racetrack will be pissed off if somebody else on the racetrack.
What are you doing, man?
Close, close.
Whew. Man, I really wanted that to go green. I really wanted that to go green.
I didn't understand that. Can you explain what that was?
I really wanted it to go green. Alright, I have no plans on pitting. That said, in case I change my mind, we will turn that fuel off.
Open. The road is open.
I don't think any of these top 5 is going to pit. I don't see any reason why they would. I don't think anybody in the top 10 is going to pit. Maybe deep inside the top, or 8th, 9th, 10th, something like that.
Yeah, you definitely weren't there, John.
I was 2 years outside.
I did,
You pitched me into the wall. I lost
ran it like a
control
son
and
of a gun, driving it like I stole it.
I don't know what else to tell you. I was 2 years outside.
Oh yeah, I forgot you know everything.
No.
No, I don't. I just know I was 2 years outside. I mean, you turned up the hill and we pinched into the wall, dude.
It's going to be a green, white checker.
Green, white checker. We have 3 of them, if needed.
12, get the lucky dog.
Yeah, D. Gainey, that was, man, I flat out got after it right there. That was a 30.99.
Right,
first time I've cracked the 31 second mark. That's faster than I qualified, I know that. Of course, track temps are much cooler now. But nonetheless, that's why I love the different styles from different regions. Okay, I think we're talking about food there, right? Yeah. I think we can do it, Travis. I think we can do it. I think we can stay top 5. I don't think I have anything for the top 3. It's going to take Scotty getting a bad restart or missing a corner to get around here. Tough to pass here, but that's the fun of it. There is ways to pass, but it's tough to pass. All right, so we did get a heat cycle in those tires. We should be okay. Might be able to drive it a little bit harder on this restart. Stay in 4th a little longer.
Closed.
Yeah, they'll stick. There ain't no doubt. I'm going to do my best, Spasm. Problem is, on a restart, you let a guy get to your inside, and if you don't have a clear runoff on the outside, you're going to lose that position, possibly 2. Yeah, you're right. I mean, you're right, Griff. Green is coming. I held him off that time, but doing it twice will be tough. It'll be really tough. You know, he has moved up a spot. He's going to be starting on my outside now.
All right, so we're going to have to come around the 48.
I tell you what, and I mean this, if you would asked me an hour and a half ago when we started this race, would you take a top 10 and be happy? I would be thrilled. Now we got a chance for a top 5. I would be ecstatic. When you read this, Brandon Green, you suck, you shouldn't have bought the game. That's how bad you're. Oh my. Oh my.
You'll be on the inside.
Oh my. Oh my. So Fitzgerald has gotten up to P2.
Sorry, Brandon.
Since our last restart. Let's see what this outside line does. I'm going to need that outside line to set my entry. All right, here we go. Let's get that pace car off here. First gear is not an option. I remember when these cars first released, I was under the impression, because I think we ran a short track first with them. Actually, might have been North Wilkesboro. We were starting at first gear, and I thought, well, maybe,
we're working on it early.
maybe we can go first gear all the time. That's not the case.
Okay. All right, boss man, pace car's off. Green flag. 2 laps to go, 2 laps to go. Outside. Still outside. Still outside. Clear, clear outside. Inside, inside. Inside's clear. White flag this time.
I did the same exact thing.
Outside. Still outside. Still outside. Outside clear.
Ain't gonna slide on me, Brian.
Inside.
I wasn't gonna do it. I was gonna run like right under you.
Man, this is it. Check a flag.
Oh, man. Hey, I'll take it. I'll take a top 5. I'll take P5. They knew the 21 car was here today.
Good job in the pit, fellas.
They knew the 21
My
was
car's
here.
broke.
I was that guy the TV broadcast was saying, where'd he come from? Hey, good run right there. Good win, Kyle. Good win, Kyle. Really good win.
Thanks, boss.
That was a boatload of fun. Hot dang, we should do this every night. You know what? We do it every night, just about. That was a lot of fun. Go up here and watch Kyle celebrate. Kansas Speedway, nation's heartland, Kansas City, Kansas. That was a lot of fun. I can honestly sit here and tell you that was a whole lot of fun. You know, last night did not run well at Atlanta. Actually woke up this morning thinking, you know what, I'm not going to race tonight. Not going to race. Then it hit me. Oh, wow, we just driving backwards right there. Did you see that? It hit me. It's like, no, we got to get back out there on that track. We got to make something happen. And I wanted to go somewhere we haven't been in a while, and that, of course, was Kansas. I did not know this many people would want to run Kansas. I was really surprised. We had overall about 40 drivers trying to get into the show, and dang, a lot of fun. I see why. I've forgotten how much fun Kansas was. By gum, that was a lot of fun. Let's back this unit up here. There's our race-winning photograph right there in front of the Kansas Speedway logo. Always good to put the Speedway up there. That's going to do it. That's our race-winning photograph. Can we get anything else in worth mentioning, photo-worthy? Maybe. Let's go with that right there. We'll do a somewhat view down the front stretch coming up out of 4. We'll get all this Kansas Speedway in here. That's going to be our race-winning photograph. We'll save that. And again, that is Kyle Smalley. I want to congratulate him on that victory. A job well done. Smalley, Kansas is the title of that JPEG. And we will tweet that unit out here in a moment. Let's go watch the last couple, let's watch the last couple laps. All right, here we go. We're coming to the restart here. Let's get an idea. I am back here, third car on the bottom. And we'll just kind of watch this play out. Kyle Petty drove that Meliella. Yeah, amen. Amen to that. All right, here we go. I know Bryson gets to him, I think up out of 2. Maybe out of 3, I'm not sure. Now, I'm not sure what happened to Scott. Okay, Scotty and Marcus Adams both did the same thing. I think they just got loose. If I'm guessing, probably getting into 5th gear. Or maybe extended 4th gear a little too long. All right, this is our final lap. You got Bryson Fitzgerald closing in. Really gets a run on him right here down the backstretch. Bryson's thinking, all right, I'm going to be able to pull this off. Goes to the outside. That may be as close as he got. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's as close as he got. A good run, though, by the 09 car. Let's see. Green here finished 5th, I do believe. Or 4th. He finished 4th. I finished 5th. B-Law had a heck of a run on me. I think he just may have overdriven it a little bit. It was the last lap. It is what it is. Guys, that was a lot of fun. Block me, I don't give a crap, Joey Sigmund is saying. Talking to Road Rage Racing. I never touched anyone this race. All right, I'm not going to get in the middle of that. We'll let those guys settle it amongst themselves. Brennan Wybera. You are trash. Hope you slip on black ice. What? And break your neck. Oh, my God. Who are we talking to? Oh, boy. What? Oh, my. Wow. I was 86.93. Wow. I believe. I am not. Whoa. Oh, my. Who is Wybera talking to? Somebody hopes he slips on black ice and breaks his neck. Whew. No kidding, Kyle Smalley. There is some major beef for him. I'm trying to figure out who it's between. I'm trying to figure out who he's aiming that at. Because that's some serious ammo. Holy cow. But nonetheless, boys, that was a good run. That was a good run. That was a lot of fun.
Great.
Who was it again?
Thanks, great.
Oh, okay. 10-4 on that. So it's the doctor.
Yeah, he's mad that he drove across my nose there on the high line. I don't know what he wants from me. 4 to go. He cut across my nose and we wrecked. Sorry.
Solid. I have a long-standing policy here. I just sit back and watch it all. Yeah, exactly. Cue the music. All right, let's look at our top 10 rundown right quick. Let me take
They call that car high where I'm from.
Ooh, car high. Whew. Boys and girls, our top 10.
The running wheels, that was fun.
That was, man. That was a heck of a run by yourself. All right. Hey, Phil, I tell you what. thank you very much for watching. Let's look at our top 10 right quick. You have Kyle Smalley, Bryson Fitzgerald, Marcus Adams in that third position. Brandon Green, fourth. I finished fifth. Scotty Grove with a heck of a good run in sixth. Brandon Lawless, likewise, P7. John Creighton, a good rebound. He was involved in an earlier incident. So was Brandon Lawless, and they both wind up seventh and eighth. Did a magnificent job. Brad Peters in P9. And Kansas's own Nathan Yarnell brings her home P10. Look at there in P11, you got Corey Vaughn. And, heck, we'll go through our lead lap. You got Corey Vaughn in 11th, Steve Shaw in 12th, Brandon Wybera in 13th. 14th, James Sparks. Good, solid lead lap finish there. Brandon Smith, who I think he stayed out on tires a little too long. I like the strategy. If it had played out in his favor, he would have needed a caution. Rick Javorka, I think, did the same thing. Those guys went a little long when we pitted next to last time after that long green flag run. We short pitted about 8 laps, and those guys ran it out, and I don't blame them. Ray Dormer had gotten up there to the lead and led probably 10, 15 laps, and then his tires gave away. All right, we'll scroll down. You can see where everybody else finished. Andrews and Lawrence did not run in this one. They mistakenly joined. Juan Jimenez, I think, was involved in the first wreck and disconnected after 5 laps. And the Godfather, unfortunately, not able to hang around with us this evening. So, all right, that said, everybody, what a fun night of motorsport. I hope you enjoyed it. I sure enjoyed it driving it. And thank you guys for tuning in. Oh, we don't have any prizes tonight, so we don't get to use the random number generator. That's okay. We'll use her someday soon. We do have, want to mention that we do have Speed Weeks real quick. Let me throw this up here right quick. We've got 65 drivers total right now entered. 61 of those are scheduled to run the 2.4. So as of right now, we will not split race number 1. That's Sunday night, coming up at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. If we get one more driver, and we probably will before then, we will have to split. And it's in our rule book or whatever, that document that I made out about a month ago. It's in there how we will split them. I think race 1 is odd versus even entry numbers. The entry number you have is important. That's going to determine which split you're in at least the first 3 races. And after race 3, we go by the standings. And then it's, I forget. Long story short, your entry number is very important. But if you want to be part of it, up here in the top right of your screen is your information to get a hold of me. Let me know you want in. We'll get you on that sheet, and we're going to have a good time. We got 5 races coming up. They are long races. Boys, they are a lot of fun. Speed Weeks, in my opinion, right there with the Coke 600, Indy 500 that we put on every year, as much fun as it gets. So that said, everybody, let me pull this down. We'll go read a little bit of the chat, and we're going to get out of here. Martin Fallon, Martin. All right, Martin, I will go ahead, and I'll make note of that. Thanks for letting me know. I'm sending a credit for Kyle Smalley, Chris Carter says. Oh, 10-4 on that, and we'll put him down there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, until next time, please stay safe out there. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you had fun racing. I hope you had fun watching. Thank you very much. Until next time, race fans, stay safe. Good night. And God bless. Take care, everybody.